Welcome to day 18, guys, of unplanned content, me showing up full authentically on social media, basically on YouTube. Oh my God, and I just see, can you see it? This is being authentic. My laundry is still here. I just opened it before to pull out a dress, and yeah, it's still in the picture. So this is true. Being me, showing up here with all my being me, my realness. And I had a pretty amazing day today. Today was actually haircut day, which I wasn't at the hairdresser, funny enough. So I want to show you a little bit of how I work and how I do my day. So now I'm going to the hairdresser tomorrow because I woke up today and I felt like it's not the day for the hairdress. It's not the day for the hairdresser. So I asked her kindly and politely if it's possible to schedule the haircut for today, tomorrow, and she said, "Oh, no problem at all." And I was like, "Cool." So I was like, "All right." So I canceled the hairdresser. So what's next? So as I said and journaled, I got out of a sudden like the impulse buy the new phone today, because I had planned to buy a new phone since many weeks, and then like buying a new phone is a thing because you need to transfer all the old data and stuff like that, getting used to the new stuff. And I always had an excuse, and I was like, okay, I'll do it later, etc. And today I got the clear sign, boom, go. So I drove into town. I went to the first shop. I chose a phone, and I had to choose a model, which is not old, but I don't like Bluetooth ear plugs, phones, because they are very harmful for your brain. In case you don't know yet, and in case you haven't researched, do your research. And it's actually self-explainable, because they are sending a signal all the time to connect to your device. So just imagine that your brain is so close to your earphones. You don't want that. We already have so much what's it called, radiation around and all of this stuff, so you don't want to have it sit right next to your brain. So my choice was very limited, so I found one, and then they told me it's not yet in the system, so I cannot pay with my card, yada yada yada. It was really a thing, and I was like, okay, I'll come back. And my dress, I come back. It looks funny. The thingy got it broke, the slide, so I just tied a knot. I need to get that fixed. And then I was leaving the shop, and I learned never let the customer leave the shop ever, and you don't do that, because most probably they'll never come back. And I didn't return, because I was like, this is too much of a hassle for me to now go to the bank, So I went to another shop to check if they had the phone, and this was the amazing thing. The other shop had the phone, but they say, oh, there's a much better phone for the same price. And I was like, how cool is that? With a plug for my earphones, my cable. And so I'm now having a new Samsung for an amazing price with amazing, what's it called? They advised me and they helped me set it up. Sorry, I'm so thirsty. They helped me set it up, and I'm so happy. I'm really happy. And so I did that today, and tomorrow I go to the hairdresser, and I have to share something else with you. So it's not really planned content today, but I think it's super important, because I sat down in regards to manifestation today, and like there's this saying, remember when what you have now was a distant dream. So for me, what I have now was at one point a distant dream, and today I wrote down, because I'm manifesting in bigger ways, my work, I do already what I want to do, but I want to do it in bigger ways, so more people find me, and I can support more people on their path to find their gift and make their gift, basically their main income stream, and to live a healthy and fulfilled and abundant life. So today I wrote down, and maybe you want to do that too, because sometimes we think everything is so far away in the distance, but actually when we look and when we take a moment to write down, we realize that actually a big part of what we one thought was so far ahead is already there. So what I wrote down, so this was all a distant dream a long time ago, or maybe some parts of it not so long ago. So I, with my work, which was a big dream that I can help many people, which I do. I live in my dream home. Basically, I'm about to move in, and I had many beautiful homes during the last couple of years, which were very close to what I wanted. And here's the thing, my mom every time said, "Oh, you move again." And then I was like, yeah, because again, this was not fully what I wanted it. So I experienced many different things to sort of calibrate my ideal. So I don't believe that it's bad to try many things. I'm a manifesting generator, I need a variety of things, and I'm multifaceted, multi-interested, and I love different things. So to move into different houses and experience different setups, different designs, all of this just sharpened my ideal description of a dream home. Okay, so I live in my dream home. I'm healthy, which has always been like that. I'm speaking in front of people, which was a distant dream, but I'm doing that now. It doesn't matter how many, guys. I ran courses when nobody signed up. That was fine. I ran courses when many people signed up. I ran classes where I was in front of 100 or 200 people. I stood on a stage in front of, a couple of thousands of people. It's never about your audience. Of course, you are here to serve. You're here to bring the best to the people, follow your heart and be of service. But even if there's only one person watching, you give your best. And you imagine if there's one person, there can be many, Don't be fixated on how many people follow you yet, or how many people watch your content, or how many friends you have, or all of this. It doesn't matter. Just give your best and follow your joy, follow your inspiration, and I promise you, it's gonna pay off in one way or the other. Trust me, it really is like that. And it's not only me saying that. If you watch, if you see social media, YouTube or whatever, and you watch content creators or people who have hundreds of thousands of followers, they all tell you the same, because it really literally is like that. And I've studied under Bob Proctor, and he had the same. In the beginning, nobody listened to him. He had booked a big audience or big rooms, and nobody showed up, but he stood there anyway, and he talked and he shared. And even if it's just one person, just do it. And imagine the room is full. Imagine the room is full, and share for the one person as you would share if there's hundreds of thousands of people in front of you. So I earn money online. A dream of mine. How incredible is that? I wouldn't have thought this is possible for me. There's so many flies. A couple of years ago. I can work from anywhere in the world. I have these small flies, and I don't know, they're always looking for water or something like that. They always try to fly either in your eyes or in your nose. I have clients from across the world, which was always a dream, to work with people from different nationalities, different countries. I live surrounded by nature, by the most stunning nature. I run retreats. I have a coffee shop. I don't have one yet, but I designed one yet. I was the interior designer of a beautiful coffee shop, which is a manifestation story in itself, one which is included in my book, which is, I don't know when that is going to be released, but it definitely is in the book. I can work from a coffee shop, which is a dream for me. I don't know for other people, but for me it was always a dream. I earn money with what I love. I am a yoga teacher, which was a dream as well. I am a teacher now for many different things, for metaphysics, for mindset, personal development, healing, so many different things. And I have absolute time freedom. So these were things which my past self, Verena, could never ever imagine on how to be able to achieve that. But she knew she wanted that, and that is something that deeply inspired her. So you don't need to know how it's going to be. That's none of your business. The universe has ways which you could, with your mind, because our mind is like a processor. It can only go back to the past and take solutions which it has already sort of experienced, or it puts it together based on past experiences. So don't hand over power to the mind. If you want to achieve a big dream, you need to allow intuition. Lily is wanting the kids, the fur kids. You need to trust your intuition, because your intuition is that part of you which is connected to your higher self, to that part of you which is still in the, quantum field, connected to, who knows 100%, but it's that part of you that has solutions which you cannot even see, you cannot even imagine. And it's wilder and more beautiful than you can ever imagine. So hand over the power to your intuition and allow that part of you to step in and then follow the hunches. I remind you, this is how I found my house. Oh my God, this is how everything in my life came along. And for many of you too. You think you make the decisions with your mind, but actually it's something else, or for many of you. So yeah, I hope that inspires you. And I want to again share, I'm a mentor and I'm a coach, and I helped a tremendous amount of people to live a more joyful, healthy, and abundant life, and to find their true life purpose. Yeah, so if this is something that speaks to you, reach out to me, send me a message, and we'll explore ways on how to work with each other. I have so many different ways. I have astrology, I have tarot, I have coaching, I have energy healing. Yeah, so there might be one or another pipeline which for you is the exact thing to explore and get the messages from your soul. And yeah, it's beautiful. And right, I think for today, that's it. I'm gonna go now and walk Lily and put away my laundry, being imperfectly perfect. And I see you tomorrow with a new video, and then there's something else coming. If you have any questions, any comments, anything, I'd love to hear from you. You can also subscribe to my channel. I would love that. That's it for today. And I see you tomorrow, guys. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful time wherever you are in this beautiful world. Bye.